Muted. I am muted. I just realized. Oh my god. Anyways, I am going to be alone for the first little bit. I think other people are going to be joining at some point. I don't know, but we're going to get more reading done if I'm not rambling on all the time. I'm going to end up feeding Zach at some point soon. He started being a little bit of a butthead while I was feeding him, but oh well. Let me know in the chat what everyone is reading. Hello, Bree. Hello. Let's see. I see lots of people here. Hello. And hello. Hiya. Hi. 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 Bree is working. Quit your job. That's fine. Hello. So let me know in the chat what you guys are reading. I'm jumping on the bandwagon like 15,000 other people here. And I'm reading Little Thieves by Margaret Owen. I've never read this before, and the publisher sent me a copy of the second one, so I was like, I should probably jump on this. I think I'm about halfway through, almost halfway through, and I'm going to try to get this done today, but I also need to work on some vlogs that I have been meaning to edit. I was supposed to get one up on Monday and one today, and I just haven't done that. And I need to write 1,000 words. So I'm going to try and actually get something done this time around. Let's see. Also reading Little Thieves. Excellent. Jade Legacy. I read Jade. What's the first one? Jade City. Oh my God. I read Jade City and I have the second two, like the second one and the third one. Have not read it. Let me know what you think of the ending of the trilogy and if I should bump that up to the top of my TBR. Jade City and enjoying it. I loved it, honestly. It was so good. Love Theoretically and cooking for the next 2 days. Damn. What are you making? And can you feasibly send some overseas to Canada? Because I would love whatever you're making. And The Lives of Puppets, 200 pages left. I've never heard of it. How is it? What is it about? Is it fantastic? Let us know. Hello, everyone. The Final Gambit. I loved the series. I absolutely loved it. It was fantastic. No, not especially. Hello, Green Team. Hello, Purple Team. We're the best, even though I'm not representing. I am in full gray Starbucks regalia right now. Ugh. Bridge to Terabithia, you are a brave, brave soul. I've seen the movie one time. I have never read the book. I refuse to. I am not emotionally stable enough for that. My brother and I went to go see the movie, and we saw some of our friends coming out of the showing before us, and they saw the napkins we had, and they're like, get more. That's not enough. And we're like, yeah, whatever. I wasn't a big crier then. That's exactly what I sounded like. Sobbing the whole time. Zachy, do you have something to say? Do you want to join in on the fun? Come here. Whee! I don't know where your pants are. Who didn't put your pants on? Put his pants on. 180 pages in, second sightseeing book. Jesus, you guys are amazing. Okay, everybody who's out here sightseeing multiple books, doing the thing, fantastic. I am in awe of everybody. Hello, Little Thieves, another one. Everybody's reading Little Thieves. I'm really liking it so far, and from what I've seen, everyone else is really liking it too. And more sightseeing. Oh, Greenbone Saga for the book club, and just about liking Jade Legacy. That is interesting, divisive. I haven't really seen many negative reviews, so I like to see that because it brings the hype down a little bit and makes it feel more accessible, if that even makes sense. I love stir-fried chicken, so yes, the shipping costs are going to be astronomical because why not? But fantastic. Hello, everybody's saying hi. This was actually when I worked at Starbucks, we all had the option of buying it. I think it was like $10-15. I don't know if you could actually buy it as like merch, but the back, I'm pretty sure Let me know. I don't know. I might be lying. Did it say something about Starbucks reward? Yeah, Starbucks rewards. There we go. I think there was changes to the star points system, and that's why we got these shirts. I don't even know. Oh, a TJ Klune book. Oh, Pinocchio with robots. Very interesting. I read The Extraordinary, I think, by TJ Klune. Yeah, love that one. That one was really good. I really like the ADHD rep. That was fantastic. Sightseeing with a Football Romance. I love sports romances. I don't like watching sports that much, but sports romances, they slap every single time. He is. Look at this. This is the face of a paid actor. Paid in kisses. Hi. If you pull my hair one more time, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry so much. I love you. Very productive. Oh, Sam. I have not had salmon in so long. And now I want stir-fried chicken and salmon. And that's probably not gonna happen tonight at all. Want to start it. I'm actually listening to the audiobook right now. I got it at my one library around here, and I'm really, really liking it. One of the narrators is one of the narrators from the, oh my god, what's it called? A Chorus of Dragons series, by Jen Lyons. There's like multiple narrators in that, and the narrator for Little Thieves is in a couple of those books, and I really, really, really like this narrator. Haven't reached Sao Paulo. Last book in the Heron's Games after Jade City. Yeah, I don't even remember what those covers look like. I truly, truly don't know. But if that fits the prompt, fantastic. Yeah. Okay. No, the detour dropped, and then this was the only clean shirt, like t-shirt that I had today. I was like, this is perfect. I still don't know what book I'm gonna do for that detour, but like a Christmas romance with a cinnamon roll character is what I'm thinking, because I got cinnamon roll frappuccino. But I felt personally attacked by this because I don't like coffee. A former Starbucks barista that does not like coffee. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the taste of it. It's just nasty. But you know, if I got a pumpkin spice chai spinny thing, that would have been fantastic. But no, coffee drinks, because everyone else in the world likes coffee apparently, except for me. But it's okay. Yeah. I don't know. I think I was going to say something else, but now I forget. Yeah. Don't have a lot of books with 3 or more people on the cover. Yeah, I was looking through every single book on my TBR so far. I'm like, there's a couple, but it's like it's like a mini bit of a stretch. But I was going through my entire physical TBR, and I'm like, where the fuck are all of the people? Where are they? None of these, like, there's either one person or just some sort of image on it, and I'm like, this is awful. I don't understand. And then I think it was Margaret who said Little Thieves, and this one fits perfectly, and then everybody else jumped on it. Oh, this is the other one. I was actually so happy when Brianna said that we could do the back cover as well, because the first 3 books of the Charlotte Holmes series is on my TBR, and are on my TBR. We've got this one person here, and then one person here, and then on the back we've got, where are you? More people and another person, and it counts. So there's that, and then the last of August. So if I can finish the Little Thieves, I'll be able to sightsee with these, because I have audiobooks for these. This one has a whole bunch of people, and I was like, great, I can read that. I've read the first 2 books, and then I want to see The Case for Jamie works as well. I haven't read this one, and this is very purple, like dark purple, but it's purple. And then I found this one, Broken Things by Lauren Oliver. I had this on my TBR. This is an arc from October. Where is this? 2018. It's now August 2023, and I still have not read it. So, hello. No, I have not read the 12 Dogs of Christmas. But that sounds fantastic. I love Christmas books. I love dogs. I love cheesy books. So if that fits the bill, sign me up. What? People Person by Candace Carty Williams. I have not heard of that, but I actually need to read that just because the first name and the first of the two last names there. We call our oldest Carty. So I have to read it. Most difficult in the readathon. This, please let this be the most difficult prompt, because the first two, very, very easy for me to find books that I was actually planning on reading, but none of my books that I wanted to read for this readathon for this month were big enough, because I'm trying to read big books first to do the travel bonus. But the rest of them, they're like short, and I'm like, this isn't worth it. But thankfully, Margaret came in. It was clutch. It was fantastic. Already Own Little Thieves. Everybody, I've seen so many people with it on their TBR. But then this one, 13 weeks for the audiobook. That's garbage. Library, please order another copy so Cass doesn't have to wait 13 damn weeks. That's far too much. Audiobook for Annihilation has multiple people. Oh, but the physical copy doesn't. Interesting. This is the one time that cover changes work in somebody's favor. What? Yes, the backside of the book counts too. With all the other books in the series on the back. That was a great discovery. I don't know who did that. If that was you, drop your name in the chat. Everybody drop a W in the chat. This is fantastic. Manga. Yes, a lot of people on manga. Oh, interesting. I love meeting authors. Like, especially for books that you love, it's very much like seeing a teacher in the wild. I love it. What is this hair doing? Who is messaging? I feel like that is my husband and my brother. My husband and my cousins. Fantastic. Hello. Oh my god, I love the profile picture. I haven't seen you in so long, and this is like the closest we're gonna get right now. This is fantastic. How are you doing? I miss you. Look, it's Zach. Hi. Third book for this leg of the race. Jessica, you're amazing. Congratulations. I'm in awe. I miss you too. I hope you're doing well. I also hope you're doing well. That is. Life's just been so busy. Everything's been good, but very, very busy because we have 18 semen demons that are just always being demons. So, prompt was brutal. Yes. Oh my god. Okay. The magical readathon I've wanted to do, but I keep forgetting every time until like a couple weeks into the month, and I'm just like, exactly. That's exactly how I feel. But that readathon, fantastic. Cinto mi Paolo. Is that it? All right, check back in when you have more to say. 45 minutes left in the Mexico City book. Oh, Shadow of the Fox. I remember liking that. It's been a few years. I don't know if I listened to the audiobook or anything, but I remember liking that. So we are going to be jumping ahead after Mexico City. Go, go, go. Unless you're not on the purple team. I don't remember right now who's on what team. But if you're on the purple team, go, go, go. If you're on a different team, slow down. Another book on 30 book TBR. Oh my god. Okay. I just had flashbacks to August of 2018. Yeah, it would have been August 2018, the magical readathon. I had a 36 book TBR, and I think I completed all of them. And I didn't read a book for like 2 weeks because the Queens of Innis Lear put me in a slump because I hated that fucking book so much. But I had short books, and I managed to read all of them in like 10 days. I don't even know how, but it was fantastic. Yeah, lots of green books. I tried to find purple books, could not really find any that I really wanted to read. So, joke's on me. Had to switch it up for the second leg and then the third leg. Yeah, this is a very intensive readathon, but I am loving it. This is fan-fucking-tastic. Good job, Brianna. Your mind, I'm in awe. I truly, you're an icon. He is very cute, and he's asleep. He's out. He yelled, and now he's asleep. Fantastic. An icon, a star. He is the moment. 2 months to do magical readathon. Honestly, that yes, yes. I mean, you're doing so much right now for this readathon. I don't know how you're getting anything done, including your job. Like, honestly, how did you not take a leave of absence at this point? Yes, I am waiting for when these kids go to school, and then I will cry all the time because I'm just an emotional wreck and they'll be in school. But then more reading time. Okay, dude, Mama's gonna lay you down in a second. We watched that movie almost every day for like a year because I have issues and my children loved it. So we reference Lizzie McGuire at all times. That Princess Diaries, um, Emperor's New Groove, the Frozen movies, Tangled, and now the latest ones because Noah's favorite movie is Beverly Hills Chihuahua. So we watch those three movies on a loop just all the time. So we'll probably have references to those in year two. Yes, before children, I read so much. So much. But now these beautiful little demons, they take up a lot of time. Love the Purple Hearts. Yes. Okay, no, this readathon is fantastic. It's so good. But you know what would actually make it even better is if we actually did some reading. So I'm going to start up a sprint so I can go lay this thing down and try and feed him the rest of his bottle. Let's what are we going to do? Let's start with just a quick one. Let's do 15 minutes and like a warm-up sprint, and then we'll see how far we can get in that time. If this notification doesn't shut the fuck up right now, I'm going to lose my mind. We're fine. Everybody is fine. What am I doing here? All right, I will see you in 15 whole minutes if I can figure out which tab this is on. There we go. Yes. Excellent. I will see you in 15 minutes.
boarding flight AMZ 098 to Sao Paulo.
Draco, you are so in the way. Okay. Dude, get out of here. Say hi. I found another paid actor. Hi, baby. Go play. Okay, thank you. So, how did everybody do? Kurt is very upset right now because Kurt brought him inside and he was not ready to come inside, but it's hot out there. I read 2 pages after feeding Zach, so 2 more than I had before I started the sprint. Fantastic. Hello. Margaret is here. Where did we end off last? Should have gone with Red. Yeah, most TBRs. Hi. Ooh. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. There's so much good food here. And there's Carter. Beverly Hills Cop. No, that is not his favorite movie, but that would be hilarious. Late to the sprints. Welcome anytime. Cardi. Here. Cardi. Thank you. I really want to read Witchlings. Dude. I love you so much, handsome man. Yeah, I want to read Witchlings very badly, but I just keep forgetting. How are you liking it? Just in time for the next sprint. Fantastic. Yes, we are here. We are ready to go. We will actually get reading done today. It's going to happen. 17 pages. Excellent. 17 pages in 15 minutes. Fantastic. Yeah, he's Zach's hand in the corner of his feet. Draco just got shaved last week, the week before, so he's got his little lion's mane right now, and he's so handsome. It's disgusting. Mid-sprint. Oh, Frostheart. I really like that one. That one I read the summer before that, I think. I really like that one. About a chapter. Good job, everybody. 76% into Little Thieves. I'm really liking it, honestly. He doesn't know. Oh my god. You got a patient scheduled. Excellent. It's productive. It's productive. 4% into your book. 18 pages. Fantastic. Finish Out of the Fox. How'd you like it? And then another Witchlings. There's very popular books that have a lot of characters, and it seems like if you're not reading Little Thieves, you're reading Witchlings. That's just what it's looking like here. Shower, productive, and giving the dog a bath is a task always. And then cleaning. You've had a very productive morning, and now that you've showered, we're gonna read. Bless you. That was a big burp and a very short nap. Because Carter started freaking out. 10% into the solar realm, not really gripping you. 1, never heard of it. 2, are you the type to DNF? Because if so, do it now. If you're like me, you're stuck until you make it through, because I'm a nosy bitch. And that's just a fact of the matter. Reading Loveless, another one that I have seen everybody reading and loving, and I just have not gotten around to for whatever reason. The reason being I am kind of a dumb bitch. It's fine. Draco, what are you doing down there? I think there's a fly in the basement and he keeps attacking it. So all I see out of the corner of my eye is him jumping up like this. Like, sir, you're very entertaining, but you're very distracting. Go play with that. You're so handsome. I love you so much. If you DNF now, not many alternatives. That's fair. That is a pickle. It is a conundrum. What do you do? I don't know. Is it a short book? Do you just power through it? If it's a really long book, I feel like that's probably not the best option. This is the attitude for 99% of people, unless, like me, you are the nosiest bitches and you just need to know how it ends. And skimming and synopses are just not gonna cut it. Audiobook, always a great option, unless you can't find the damn audiobook. Most of the books on this TBR for me this month, couldn't find them at either library in this area. One just completely fucking sucks. Town of Tecumseh, Essex County, really you need to up your game. And then some of them, I only had one Audible credit, but apparently I have 6 Libro FM credits. What the fuck have I been doing? Not listening to audiobooks there. But yeah, if you can find it, that's a great option. Audiobooks are fantastic. Agreed. It's rough. Working. Again, everybody, this is the month to take a leave of absence. This is the month to quit your job and then beg for it back after. This is not good advice for anybody wondering if I'm being serious. 0%. Hoping to be able to start an audiobook, but don't know. One with 3 or more characters on the cover. Middle grade, honestly, has been a lifesaver for a lot of people. Adult fantasy is not the way to go. I cannot think of a single one off the top of my head that has more than 3 characters, or 3 or more, rather. Middle grade, though, fantastic. Oh, you know what I just remember? Oh my god, remembered? Early YA, The Click, Gossip Girl. I'm pretty sure the A-List, all of those. Private by Kate Bryan. All of those short books, long series, 3 characters minimum on the cover. I might have to go sightseeing to The Click. That is, I just remembered that. And those series combined have like 50 books. I know the Click is about 15 to 20 ish. Gossip Girl, I think there's 10 maybe. The It Girl, the spinoff for Gossip Girl, that one has 8 books, I want to say. This, like, that might be the way to go for a lot of people. If you can find those at a library, if you've got those on your TBR or anything, not like that anybody would be reading them currently as a TBR. I don't know. Anyways, those ones have multiple people. Yeah. It does take a long time to read a book that you're probably should have DNF'd, but you're just going through it. They do read very slowly because the interest is not there. Yes, as if there are questions that need to be answered, I also need to read it. Hardly DNF. Yeah. Every time someone's like, just DNF, life's too short. I'm like, but then I'll be thinking about it and I won't be able to focus on the next book that I start reading because I'll want to know what was going to happen in the first book. And then it's just a vicious spiral. Yes. That is a great way to do it. I think I saw also in the Discord that somebody had Googled just character books with 3 characters on the cover, and that yielded some decent results. No audiobook available. 335 pages. That is not that short of a book. Godspeed. Whatever decision you make. This is a very good question. Adding this on Discord and then it disappears. That is above my pay grade. I do not understand the inner workings of Discord at all. Can you get away from the mic? You absolute dickwad. I love you so much, but you're such a menace. Oh my god. Here comes Draco Claus. Here comes Draco Claus with a fluffy little tail. I don't know, but I'll look into that. I will ask. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna ask in the host chat to see if anybody can figure out why this is happening. Brief pause, because if I wait to do this, I will absolutely forget. Draco, this is not going to end well. Sir, are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna put this here. Okay. Brief pause here. There we go. That's in there. If we find answers, I will let you know immediately. Yes, audiobooks are a damn lifesaver. I listen to them while I'm driving, while I'm doing dishes, while I'm feeding that little thing down there, doing laundry, cleaning. Like, if I'm doing something where I don't have to think very hard, I'm listening to an audiobook. And that is the only way that I get any reading done now. Yes, 50 to 60%. Like, if it's at that point, okay, this lighting is real fucked. There's no hope of ever going back. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, that is very odd. Kings of the Wild for a travel book. Excellent. So many books that I'm like, I know I've heard of these, but I have no idea what is going on because my memory lasts for about 10 seconds and then it's purged entirely. Reading soundtrack. Interesting. Switch time and place, read a book. Yeah. I find sometimes just going outside and reading, going to Starbucks or Timmy's or something. You good? What just happened back there? The selection. Yes. That. Oh my God. I haven't read that in so long. I forgot that series existed. Oh my God. What a fucking trip. Yeah. Early YA. Complete trash, but in the best possible way. So the It Girl follows Jenny. Once Jenny leaves Gossip Girl, that's where the It Girl starts. She gets kicked out of Constance Day. Is that what it's called? Draco, can you not? Are you fucking kidding me? And now you're gonna run away. You little bitch. He just knocked a marker off the desk and now is trying to run away. You hoe bag. I feel like that's a couple books in, but I feel like by book 7 it's already happened. It was you with the Googling thing? Again, I've already forgotten what I said. This is my memory is so garbage. I have ADHD, I've got mom brain, and I usually have pregnancy brain. It's a trifecta. It's awful. Yeah, I do at least 2 times the speed also. 2.5 if the accent is different from mine. I like to go up to 3.5 if the accent is similar to mine. I've tried doing like reading along, like the immersion reading, and I still read faster than 3.5 times the speed. So even that sometimes is just too slow. And I'm like, this is awful. What do I do? I listen to it at that speed because there's really nothing else I can fucking do at that point. Yeah, a glitch honestly sounds like it might be the most logical explanation. There is no answer yet in this chat. And I don't know anybody else who understands Discord like at a fundamental level. If it's not the kids, it's the pets. Honestly, fucking menaces. Everybody. Everybody. It's not pets, it's men trying to talk to you while reading. My husband is the absolute worst for this. Every time I say I've got an audiobook in. Just get my attention before you talk to me. He comes in talking at a mile a minute, and I'm just like, I can't, I don't know what you're saying to me. I'm gonna need either you to pause and rewind, or I'm gonna need this audiobook to pause and rewind, because I cannot focus on multiple things at once like that. This is a very real fear. You never know when it's gonna happen, and it's like, is it worth it to start a big book, even like a small book? What if you get 51% of the way through and you're like, I'm stuck, I'm stranded? I don't know what's going on upstairs, but I think they're wrestling still. Didn't really like Kings of the Wild. It dragged too long. That is the worst, honestly. Books with pacing issues, garbage. Like, I was thinking about it yesterday because we were watching I forgot what movie? Vacation, like the reboot of National Lampoon's Vacation, with Ed Helms and Christina Applegate. And Christina Applegate was reading The Help, and I was thinking back to the kickoff sprints, I think it was, when Neva was reading The Help and was freaking out because chapters are 40 pages long. There is no reason for a chapter to drag on that long. Garbage. Pacing issues, dragging. No good. Hello, Melissa. They do not make trashy YA like they used to. They don't make teen movies like they used to. Let's go back to the early 2000s when this shit was on fire. Honestly, now publishing is on fire in a very different way, but let's go back to this. Yeah, you know what? I read a book. What the hell was it called? Those Girls, I think it was. I have 2 books called Those Girls, and one I really, really liked. One was the closest I've ever come to DNFing a book, and I fucking hated it. Like, if I could give 0 stars and get away with it, doing like an actual star rating, I would. It felt like it was trying to do the mean girl thing, but it just ended up being very slut shamey. Everybody's calling each other a whore for no good reason at all times. Two of the friends try to date rape one of the other ones. Like, they drug her as like a prank, a way to get back at her for something. And I'm just like, what? There's no redeemable characters whatsoever. And it felt like it was trying to be like the mean girls in early trashy YA. And then at the end, everybody's just peachy keen. Everybody's friends again. And I'm like, why? Nothing was resolved. Nobody had any sort of character growth. There was just literally no fucking point to this. That was a fly that just went by me. And I thought it was a spider on my chair. I almost started crying. I need help. Oprah, Tom Cruise, something. I need help. A BookBeat account. I've never heard of this. European audiobook subscription. That's a good idea. But like, can we get this in North America? Because I need another one. Again, I have problems. Yeah, awful. It was a choice. And it was traditionally published too. And I'm like, it went through how many rounds of edits? It went through how many different freaking people? And everybody was like, this is so good. How does that happen? All right. Yeah, no, a spider crawled in front of us this morning when my in-laws were over to visit, and I was like, Kurt, save me, save the children. My mother-in-law swooped in, and I'm like, I almost burned the house down. Like, I can't do it. It's just too much. No, thank you. Anyways, I don't know what's going on back there. Let's start a sprint. Let's do a solid half hour. Let me figure out what's going on here behind the scenes with this. 30 minutes. Beautiful. Let's get some reading done. Let's get something productive done. I might actually go make a snack first while I'm doing this. But I will see you on the other side.
now boarding flight AMC 098 to Sao Paulo.
Hello, we're back. How did everybody do? I got 10 pages. I went and got a snack, had to change a dirty diaper, annoyed Kurt for a little bit, and then finally got to read. So, semi-productive time. Let's see. Oh, just finished up work for the day, and the do's. I always want to say do's and donuts, but it's donuts. And it hurts. It also really, really hurts my sensibilities because we don't spell donuts like that in Canada. People are starting to because America has too big of an influence on Canada right now, but we don't spell donuts that way. So every time I see it, it hurts. Chapter 22 of Little Thieves. I'm on chapter 18. I just got there. 4 hours left. Go, go, go. Page 100 in Jade Legacy. Got to page 91. 22 pages. Look at everybody. It's not more efficient. This is just classic America taking out letters because it's cheaper to send a telegram without extra letters. It's not right. Got some clothes put away and read a little bit. Excellent. Finished lunch, updated your planner, and got organized. You know what? That reminds me. I didn't really do that for today. I'll get back to this. Let's see. Got to 5% of your book. 58% of these witches don't burn. Also want to read that one. I've mentioned it a couple times, but I think it got lost in like the purple team chat. I started it last night. Yesterday sometime. And it's going really well. I like it a lot. I was very surprised though. I didn't know that it was a Goose Girl retelling going into this. And then I got really, really worried because a former friend of mine really, really loved the Goose Girl and pushed it on me so much. Like she would not stop. So I read it. And I liked it, but it didn't live up to the hype for me. So starting this, I was like, yikes, but I am loving this so far. So download the audiobook. YouTube does not play. Oh, that's awful. What? Boo. Technology, you're failing us. You can see the chat, but it's not the same. It's not the same at all. YouTube, technology in general needs to get its shit together. Taking a bookish detour for another readathon that's valid. Silver in the Bone. I have not heard of that one. Yes. See, U's and words are necessary. The word color without a U to me looks like it's saying collar. Like, it just doesn't look right. I read it differently. Neighbor, same thing. Every word that's supposed to have a U, I say it differently in my head, and I sound stupid in my head. I sound stupid outside of my head too, but it's fine. Page 211, you're getting there, but like slow down because yellow team. No, I don't care what team. Yes, Margaret, your autocorrect is on drugs, like literally crackhead energy. Like same, but I love it. It's so entertaining. Chapter of Witchlings and updated your journal and Instagram. I was supposed to film a few TikToks this time. That just reminded me. Yeah, I didn't know it was a Goose Girl retelling. And then I read the synopsis is in here instead of on the back, which is very weird. But right at the end, delightfully irreverent retelling of the Goose Girl. And I was like, I really, really like the sound of it. And then that part was like, but it's redeemed itself. Also, I'm sorry to anybody, especially anybody who saw my TikTok or reel or the YouTube short. I posted them everywhere. This is my current bookmark. Ooh, Jail time. Fantasy bat cat. I don't understand what this means. I don't explain this to me because I know these words are English, but I don't understand what they mean. Oh my god. Yes, color, donuts, neighbor, favor, all of them. Traveled, jewelry, cake. Jewelry is one of my biggest pet peeve words because Americans spell it Jewelry, I think, and the rest of the world spells it Jewellery, and then Canadians spell it a little bit differently. It's like a mishmash. And Canada uses a lot of Americanized spellings for certain things and a lot of like actual English spellings for a lot of things because Canada is that child, the one that was a good kid and stayed home, didn't want to leave home early, didn't want to run away, just stayed home and left at an older age with the blessing of their parents. So we do a little bit. We like to keep the peace between the sibling that wanted to leave and get away, our southern sibling, and the parents. So we just we pick and choose different things. We spell a lot of things with Z's, but we don't call it Z. But instead of an S, realized is a big one. My autocorrect or my spelling stuff on my computer because I have it set to UK English because US English is just too much for me, and it tells me I spell things differently a lot of the time, and I'm like, can we have a Canadian English setting? It's hit or miss whether computers will give you a Canadian English setting, and it's just not right. Batman, Catwoman. Okay, there we go. Yes, ship names just go right over my head sometimes unless I know that it's supposed to be a ship name. So. Oh, yeah. We don't say mass, we say math. This part of Canada where I'm at is actual crackhead energy, like genuinely. So I tell people about this all the time and they're just like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? So I am in southwestern Ontario, right at the we're in the southernmost part of Canada. Like the literal southernmost part of Canada is like half an hour away from me. We're just south of Detroit for visualization purposes. We get a lot of Detroit channels on the radio, on the TV, everywhere. We get a lot of Detroit media, a lot of American media, more so than Canadian, mostly because the Canadian channels fucking suck ass. So that fly is killing me, you bitch. So we get a lot of American news, and all of the weather is in Fahrenheit, and that's how we kind of grew up with it. But Zachy, what are you doing? You already took a poop. Please don't do that again. Not yet. We learned Fahrenheit and Celsius in school, but we also see the Canadian news sometimes where things are in Celsius. So we've kind of adopted this really weird thing. I know a lot of people here do it. A lot of older people here just use Fahrenheit. A lot of younger people just use Celsius. But the millennials here, and I know some of the Gen X people here too, we use Fahrenheit in the summer because 100 degrees feels a lot warmer than saying 32 or whatever it is. And saying something is -15 feels a lot cooler than saying -1, right? So we're just dramatic AF. That's what it boils down to. Mid-spring, we switch to Fahrenheit. Mid-fall, we switch back to Celsius. And it confuses the living fuck out of everybody around us because some people are expecting Fahrenheit and we can do the quick calculations, and some people are expecting Celsius and we can also do the calculations that way. But we're so confusing to everyone else. The rest of Canada uses Celsius, and just down here we're fucked. Anyways, that was a long tangent. Yeah, realize we spell it with a Z. I try to switch it, but like that one has just been ingrained, or as my husband says, engraved. So, Batcat as teenagers. Yes, I see it. I see it. Yeah, Fahrenheit versus Celsius. Very weird. We're weird here. I have no horse in this race, but I will fight to the death for you for whichever one you choose. Yes. See? Okay, Yukon. Thank you. You get the same thing. We are a border city here. A lot of Americans. Like the Ambassador Bridge, the Windsor Detroit crossing is very, very busy because of all the factories and everything. And it's constant. We have so many people coming here, but also we have a lot of Americans coming because our drinking age is 2 years lower, like 2 years younger. So we get a lot of 19 and 20-year-old Americans coming through and partying here in Windsor. It was a time when I was around that age. Met a lot of interesting people. All the Detroit radio stations would come over because they would get more people. It's fantastic. Neva's on her way. Go, Neva, go. Yeah, see, again, I have no horse in this race. I like Batman, and I like the DC universe, but it's not like as big of a thing for me. I don't know if I've ever watched the Batman animated movie series, whatever. I cannot think right now. I've seen Justice League, and I don't have a strong opinion, which is very weird because I usually have strong opinions about everything. Tourism and mining. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So we in these border cities have flies killing me. It was such a weird dynamic. And I've noticed that it's not the same on the American side. Like if you go to Detroit, it's not the same as going to Windsor with Canadian influence there. Very interesting because we're just like, hey, we're here, sorry to bother you. And then it just goes from there. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense though, because okay, tell me if any of you have ever noticed this, and it has always been like a very big pet peeve of mine, especially in this one specific instance. But if you have things that are like worldwide, it'll show in the States the city and the state, but not say US or United States or anything indicating the country. But every other place will have the city and the country, as if other countries don't have states and provinces and however it's broken down. So I'm just like in particular, the UFC. Kurt really likes UFC. He's a big fan. And I've noticed for something that's worldwide, it's international, it does that. It will break it down into city and state for the states, but everywhere else is just like, you're in a country. And that's all we know. Like other people won't recognize it. And I'm just like, come on, buds. Do better, honestly. Cartoon series for Justice League. There we go. You know what? I love Detroit. I'm really sad that my passport's expired and I have to do so much work to get it renewed. But we've always loved Detroit. Great city. We've had so much fun there. Used to go a lot. And like Kurt and his dad used to go a lot. But I need to get my passport renewed so I can go back because they have so much more variety for concerts and things coming. My one like NaNoWriMo group is in Detroit. So like I could actually go and do meetups with people and write. But we don't have things happening in Windsor because Windsor's right, Zachy? Right. Who is Cody Rhodes? Is that I'm assuming okay. Fighters. I understand wrestlers. Yes. I'm a Libra sun and a Libra Venus. So I get it. Honestly, I get it. Oh. Boys. Zachy, what are you doing with your toes? What the fuck is going on back there with those toes? Can you? We can't see it. This damn name is in the way. How do I change this? I don't know how to change. There we go. Here. Can we look at back there. That's his little toes. He keeps gripping the thing and it's distracting me so much. And now he's gonna stop because he said I'm not being paid enough for this shit. Okay. Rolling. I get so distracted by that kid. He's so cute. It's disgusting. Truly, truly disgusting. Like offensive. Pisces and Pisces rising. Okay, I'm a Libra sun, Cap moon, Aqua rising. I am an emotional bitch. Honestly. Like it's awful. Can't get anything done without crying. Oh, Neva's here. Hello. Are you
Hello.
bed?
I'm putting together a bed.
That's fantastic. It's you. Multitasking queen.
Is this where I talk or not talk?
Everywhere.
Oh, let's say hi. Just let them know that you're here.
Hello, I'm here. This is you.
Hello.
You're reading when Eva is here. Helping me put together a bed.
Fantastic. Look at that teamwork. I love it. So, how was your day?
I mean, it's just beginning, you know? The night
That's
shift
valid.
life.
That's valid.
Got Ari off the bus. Putting together a bed.
Look at that.
I'll go to work later.
What are you reading right now?
I'm working on Loveless.
Mm.
Since I finished Little Thieves last night, so I'm just sightseeing.
You were reading that too? Everybody's reading Little Thieves or Witchlings. Those are the two big ones.
What's the other big one?
Okay.
Witchlings.
Witchlings. Yeah. Maybe I can read that after Prince.
Yeah, that one's I think it's a shorter middle grade. I've heard lots of good things.
It's like it's like the same vein as like Amari, but with witches.
Oh, okay.
Did I think yeah, I read Amari a couple years ago. I really liked that one. That was cute.
He read both the Amari books this year. So
did you like them?
I like Witchlings.
Okay.
Well, here we go. Hi Neva. Hi Mr. Neva. I don't like this style here. Let's change this.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. Yeah, the wait list for Witchlings so long, but it looks adorable. Yeah, wait lists at libraries are a scam.
Fall on my head. I'm trying to be concussed.
It wouldn't fall on your head. Maybe your back.
Well, I'm not trying to be injured when I have to go to work tonight. Thank you. The boys would never know what to do without.
Oh, another one. Read Amari at the start of the Readathon and loved it. Yeah, that one super, super cute. I think
Amari was good.
I read Amari because I was doing a vlog that I really, really need to edit and get up. Because I'm pretty sure I did it this summer of 2021, where I did a series of vlogs where I asked other booktubers for their recommendations. And I asked Gavin for his middle grade recs. And Amari was one of them.
Yeah.
They loved it. That's when I read Frostheart too. We were talking about that earlier.
Frost?
Those were really good. And then I had Kayla from Books and Lala give me thriller recommendations. Love those.
Do you read thrillers? You don't, do you?
No.
Well, Ari was trying to tell the whole of the internet yesterday that you are a horror manny because you was a man. Because I was like, oh yeah, Mr. Ivaneva is a Kindle girly now, and she was like, no, he's a Kindle manny because he's a man. And then she kept saying that she liked horror, and I was like, your dad does not like horror. She was like, yes, he does. And I was like, no, bro.
I play one video game that's a horror game, and all of a sudden I'm a horror fan.
I was like, your dad does not like horror. He does not like to watch horror movies. He does not like to read it.
I grew up on it, man. It's just there's nothing really new and interesting, man. There's only so many things you could do in horror. Unless you want to take it, you know,
to an extreme, yeah.
To an extreme, yeah. There we go. That's what I'm saying.
Very interesting perspective because there's always something new that's going to scare me. Like I cannot do horror or anything at all.
I mean, I just read what was it for? The last one, where were we? Mexico City? For
yes.
that, I wrote, This Is Where We Talk Things Out, which is like it's a horror novella. That crap was horrific. And it was one of the books that Rye gave me for her blog. And I was like, oh, I can get this done. So it was like 100 pages or something. That was, wow. I was horrified, to be honest.
Would not.
What's wrong?
The scary book did the scary
Bro,
thing.
I told you about it. It's the one about the mom who like wants to reconcile or whatever.
Oh.
She doesn't really reconcile.
Oh yeah, the one where she does misery.
Woo. Oh no. I was like, oh God.
Misery.
What is happening?
No, thank you. Like the last scary book that I read The Honeys by Ryan LaSala. Forgot that it was supposed to be horror-ish, horror-y.
Yeah.
And I was listening to an audiobook at midnight. And I'm like, I'm going to switch to a romance right now so I can sleep tonight. So I ended up rereading A Princess in Theory by Alyssa Cole. Because I'm like, I need something good in my life. This is not okay. But the one I read before that was White Smoke in 2021.
I read that last year.
Still terrified. That's another vlog that I have to freaking edit and post because
I read that one last year, and then the one that's the Carrie retelling because it's by the same author. I can't remember what it's called right now. But you know, the weight of blood. Weight of blood. Like that.
Something.
I read that one first, and then I read White Smoke. And truly, I mean, listen, I grew up reading Stephen King, okay, and I read Carrie. But truly, I thought A Weight in Blood was better.
Really?
But I just feel like maybe it's because it's like heavy on the racism.
Heavy on the what?
It really talks about, it's by a black woman, like the book is written by a black woman, but it really is like heavy hitting on like racial issues.
Was that the one with the two girls you were telling me about?
No.
Was that one day?
So have you ever read Carrie by Stephen King? No, okay. So, but you know the premise of Carrie by Stephen King, correct? Okay. So, A Weight in Blood, basically, it is she's a mixed girl who is white passing. So her dad forces her to go to school white passing. So he flat iron, he hot combs her hair every day, all this stuff. And then she's like not good. He makes her like miss school if it's gonna rain because her hair will kink out and everything like that. So
is the dad black or white?
The dad is white. So they find out. So
he keeps her home.
So at the beginning of the book, she goes to school and they force her to go outside during PE, and it rains and her hair kinks out. Everybody finds out that she's actually black. It's a whole thing, but it's a Carrie retelling. But like she goes to like a predominantly white school, and like even like the black people at the school are very like whitewashed, like, you feel what I'm saying? So like it's very heavy on it's horror, but it's like it's black horror, you know what I'm saying?
So the black people are the second place.
Right.
Okay.
And then there's a whole thing about like about because they've always had segregated proms, and this is like a modern day school. This shit takes place, I think, in like 2020 or something, like 2021. Like it takes place like in modern day America, and they like have a segregated prom, and then like there's like a whole discussion about whether they should desegregate the prom and all
You know
that
what?
shit.
Maybe they should ban private elementary and middle schools.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's reminding me. Have you read Ace of Spades?
yes.
Oh.
And then I made him read it, and he was very upset with me.
Yeah, I just remembered I read that one, and that was very uncomfortable.
Here's the thing about Mr. Reading with Eva. He likes a happy ending. Okay?
Same.
Ace of Spades gives you an ambiguous ending. Not like you kind of have to decide how it ends. So here's what happened. I read it. Was it last year? Yes, it was last year. I read it last year. And then I was like, hey, here's my, at the time I had Scribd. So I was like, here's my Scribd login. Go listen to this book. Because he was going on a trip with the teenagers. So I was like, listen to this book. So he listened to this book. Why did he call me at like 2 in the morning? He's on his way home. He calls me at 2 in the morning, and I was like, hello. Of course I was up. And I was like, hello. And he was like, what kind of book you got me listening to? He's like, yo. I was like, did you get to the end? He was like, yeah, I got to the end. He was mad at me for like 3 days.
I understand that. I understand that if you
I
go
was
in
like,
not knowing,
I was like, it has a happy ending. He's like, it has a happy ending.
No. That get back wasn't good enough. That get back was not good enough.
See?
I'm sorry. No.
cut and dry happy ending. That's what I need. Like,
That's what he needs to. He needs the good guys to win. That's what he needs.
Yeah.
It's not at least to win, at least to just get one good hit in. One
okay.
real
That's
good.
I'm not gonna ruin the end for people, but at the end, she gets her lick back. You don't think?
No,
I like the ending.
she don't get
Had-
it back.
Have you guys read When No One Is Watching by Alyssa
No.
Cole? That
No.
okay. That one, such a satisfying ending.
Okay.
They're like
I'll make a note here.
that one, same kind of premise. There's something sketchy going on. Actually, I don't know how much I can say. Let me find the book. Let me read this.
Do you need help?
That one's being an asshole.
All right.
What's it called? When no one is watching?
When No One Is Watching. This is the cover.
Okay. Oh, okay. I've seen that book.
It's Rear Window meets Get Out is what the comps for it, right?
Okay.
Accurate. Yeah, so it's about a girl who's Brooklyn born and raised, but the neighborhood is being gentrified. Yes. So she starts a walking tour called Displaced, A People's History of Brooklyn. And then one of the new arrivals, her neighbor Theo, becomes her assistant for this. Sir, I love you so much. Your voice is so beautiful. Can we wait 30 seconds? My brother's calling me now, of all time. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so their deep dive into history quickly becomes a dizzying descent into paranoia and fear. Their neighbors may not have moved into the suburbs after all. And the efforts to revitalize the community may be more deadly than advertised. I know. Right? When does coincidence become conspiracy? Where do people go when gentrification pushes them out? Can they trust each other or themselves long enough to find out before they too disappear permanently?
Is she from Canada?
Yes, she's from Canada.
Me?
Yes.
Yes. Do I sound Canadian?
Originally, I'm from Minnesota, so he makes fun of the way that we say our O's.
Valid. Yeah.
Because the way you said out, that's why he was like, is she from Canada?
Yeah. I get made fun of when I say sorry, because apparently I say sorry funny, but like.
Well, I get made fun of when I say bathroom. So.
I have family in Chicago. I'm sorry, Chicago.
It's like a weird it's like a weird country Minnesotan mix when I say it. So he laughs every time I say it. So
Yeah.
usually I'll be like, I'm gonna go to the true. I have to go to pee.
Dude, okay. You're come on. Come on.
He said, dude. Hi, buddy.
He's a paid actor. We established this earlier. I said something about crying and he let out a yell. Oh my god, this damn chair. There we go. Anyways. Yeah, no, I get made fun of because I sound very Canadian sometimes, and other times people say I sound too American, and it hurts my feelings.
I'm not necessarily making fun. I'm just want to clarify that.
Yeah.
So the people that you've seen on spreads that are from Canada, Zoe,
Okay.
Brittany, Kelsey.
Okay.
For sure, all three of them are from Canada.
Okay.
You're welcome.
But yeah, when no one is watching, very satisfying ending. That's all I'm gonna say. Very, very satisfying ending.
Okay.
A little bit rushed, but the outcome.
I have to show you how to set up your Libby, so you can use it for your Kindle. You can send books straight to your. If you want ebooks, you can send them straight to your Kindle.
Does Hoopla do the same thing?
No.
Oh, so I have to set up a Libby account.
Yeah. So Hoopla, you have to read everything in app, which is why I only really use Hoopla for graphic novels or what are those things you listen to with your ears? Audiobook. Because I don't really like to read off of my phone or my iPad. But Libby, you can send books straight to your Kindle.
All right, let's get through some of these comments and we'll start another sprint so I can call my brother back. And it's my nephew's birthday today. Yeah, 10 weeks for audiobook or holds at libraries.
Yeah, Libby is crazy. The other day it asked if I wanted to put a hold on a book, and I accidentally hit like renew, and it just let me renew it. And I was like, why would you want to put a hold on it if you're gonna let me renew it?
Yeah, but I don't understand. Libby does that sometimes, and it's like skip the line. It's a 30-week wait, and I'm like, what about all the other people waiting? This is so shady.
Like, and then this skip the line, you only get it for 7 days. So then you're like, well, do I want to skip the line and try to read this book in 7 days, or am I just going to wait 30 weeks?
Yeah.
I mean,
you know?
Who doesn't read a book in 7 days?
I mean, right. But when you are a book content creator, sir, sometimes we got other stuff that we need to read first before we can grab that book that said we had 30 weeks. So we're like, oh, we have 30 weeks. We can read XYZ first, and we already got that crap planned out.
I see.
See?
Okay.
It's very stressful being a booktuber.
Exactly. Gavin lives like 20 minutes from you. That's fantastic. I love Gavin. He's the cutest bean. What video game was it? The horror one?
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. You're welcome.
There it is. You heard it here first.
On PlayStation, I think.
Yeah, but it's cross-platform, so you can use it on
all of the blue middle grades. There's a lot of blue middle grades that I can think of off the top of my head. So, doing a project on Instagram, 3 mystery thriller horror books, and they all have something in common or some theme. Interesting. I like that. I like that idea. White Smoke was great.
Yeah,
it
was
stuck
good.
with me. Some of the
ghost stories is good.
Yeah. Some of the scenes, like, just if you have anything in like with the shower where you can't have anything covering your face because somebody's gonna come up behind you, whatever.
You're not reading White Smoke.
Yeah.
A weight of blood. I would let you read that. If you came to me and said you're reading White Smoke, I'm personally going to smack you because that's not a book for you. It's a ghost story, bro.
It's terrifying. Full stop.
No dead kids, though.
Okay, then I should be fine.
Watch him read White Smoke, and then he gonna be like, I was terrified.
I read White Smoke before we drove to Nova Scotia. It was a 3-day drive to visit my brother. And then we stayed at my sister-in-law's mom's cabin that she has there in the woods. And I'm like,
no. No.
Why did I do this? Why? Why did I do this? Because I'm a dumb bitch. That's why I did it.
I'm sorry. Cabin in the Woods.
It's a white woman. She's a white woman who has a cabin in the woods. That's.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
We left at nighttime, and I was like, "I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be the first one."
She was scared for her.
Have you not heard of Wendigos and Skinwalkers?
I have. I made a poor choice. This is what happens after you've married into a very white family and you come from a very white family. I was the only Black person in the area. I was gonna die first.
We're all the same people. I just grew up.
Oh, the ancestors. You should have listened to your ancestors. That little nagging system.
Yep.
Says that's like in your gut on the left side, not the right side, the left side. The one that says, I don't feel that. That's the ancestors.
Yep. I read it for a vlog. Okay. The vlog that still has not been edited or posted. I read the whole thing and like I filmed every reaction. I was like, I'll do it for the vlog, whatever. It was a poor choice.
Look, you about to be a horror YouTube. Let that blog come out.
Like 3 years ago, I read this and I still think about it. And I'm like, this was awful. Great book, but very terrifying. Love the Weight of Blood. Dude, what the hell? Okay, we're going to turn this way then. We're going to turn this way. Yeah, there we go. Can't wait to see the vlog with the books Rye gave you.
To be honest, Rye's vlog so far has been the easiest because, like, Rye and I have very similar taste in books. Although I was a little bit skeptical about Out on a Limb at first because I don't love the the whole book is a pregnancy trope and I'm not a huge fan of that. But the ending though, it was 5 stars. But I don't know. The only one that I'm a little bit worried about is she gave me an LC Silver book and I just don't. And that's a single dad trope. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. It's gonna depend on how annoying the kid in the book is. To be honest.
That's a mood.
Here.
Well, yeah, but the thing is like if the kid be like cock blocking a lot, I can't do it. Like if every time like spicy scene, here come the kid, it drives me nuts. Like you don't have no toys to play with, shows to watch, like nothing, you know.
Where's Bluey? Where's Bluey when you need him?
Right. You ain't got no Bluey, Blue's Clues, Dora the Explorer, something.
Blue's Clues fucking slaps, honestly.
Blue's Clues is great.
I feel like. Yep.
You need help.
No. I got it.
Okay.
The Weight of Blood adds a whole new level. Yeah, I didn't know that was like the premise of it. The white passing girl. It was like oh my god, what was that one literary fiction book? Something was in the title. The Vanishing Half. That one.
Oh, I love that book. 5 stars.
I hate it. I hated it. I hated it so much. I don't like literary fiction. I read it for a book club, and it was like, this is not for me.
I also do not like literary fiction, but for some reason, because I think that book came out in 2020.
Yes.
It was like one of my first book of the month books when I went back to book of the month. You need help?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it just hit because like it was like the book that got me back into reading.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see.
Okay, hold on. But like it hit for me. But I understand why people might not like it.
Yeah. I feel like maybe if I tried it again, I would like it, but I don't care enough about it to try it again. So
right.
Yeah, Margaret is also down for banning private school. We don't really have private schools here. At least not in the area that I'm in. I think there's like one.
You're not lined up, bro. You gotta go over this way.
Let's see. A couple more of these and then we're gonna start a sprint. Yeah, Ace of Spades was Very complex. Lot of issues it covered. Margaret has never yelled so loud for children not to trust adults. Yeah, that was. I almost threw my book at least 15 times. That was not right.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Ace of Spades still has me hot.
Yeah.
It's been over a year.
Bro, it's been over a year since you read that book, and he's still really shitty with me about that book.
No. Ain't
Not
no,
right.
no doggone way. Ain't no doggone way.
I think about rereading it. I'm not asking you to do it, but it's definitely been over a year because you read that when I worked at Duncan.
Yeah. Like, read that book again. Read that book again.
Oh, it made me mad the whole time. I just like the ending.
Because how? I mean, yeah, there's a happy. Yes, there's a happy ending, but also,
I know she didn't get enough of it.
like, dude basically got. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna spoil it.
Yeah, shocking moment. Another one. Amy likes happy endings. Amy knows what's up. The world is too shit as it is. We need happy endings to feel something.
I mean, I like a good happy ending too, but I mean, listen, I'm a person that gave Catherine House 4 stars. A lot of people hate that book, so.
What?
And that, you want to talk about an ambiguous ending? You have no idea what's happening for the whole book, and then the end doesn't make any sense really anyway. And I was like, wow, that was a ride. That was great.
I need something concrete at the end. I don't care if the whole time you're like, what's going on? As long as at the end it's like, this is a little bit of what's going on.
Don't ever read Catherine House, because there's no, like, you,
Noted.
to this day, it lives in my brain rent free because I don't know what happened.
It was with the Night Circus. Hated it. Nothing happened.
Maybe more awkward.
When no one was watching. So good. Yes.
Got it.
Listening to Black Candle Women. Another one. I feel like I've heard about it, but I don't know what it's about. Yes, the one person in Ace of Spades you thought maybe they could trust.
Oh, that right there. That.
Nova Scotian. Hello. We were going to go back this year, but we're going to wait because we went once with an infant and it was awful. And we're just waiting until he's older to make that drive again. Hoopla. Hate it. Where you can't read outside of the...
Yeah, I wish you could. I mean, I know that Libby in America, they have like a contract with Kindle to be able to send your stuff to Kindle. I kind of wish Hoopla did the same thing, just because like I don't use Hoopla for audiobooks or for ebooks at all. I only use it for audio and like comics, not comics. I don't read comics. He reads comics. Manga and
for the three people from
so it does not have to be 3 separate people. It just has to be more than 3. And the reason I know this is because one of my post faves, is Magnolia Parks. I actually forgot that I own the book, and I forgot that the whole back is photographs, but it's photographs of Magnolia and whatever the hell the main character's name is, and I can't think of it right now. But it's just but Polaroids of them, and Bree said that it was fine because Rye asked because she wanted to read it. So as long as it's more than 3 people, it is okay if it is the same people.
Yeah, like this one I showed earlier for A Study in Charlotte. It's got the same characters, like Jamie and Charlotte, on the front and the back. So technically 4 people, so it counts. But it's the same like silhouette. Yeah, so more than 3 people there. Love reading stories about cabins in the woods. You'll never catch me in one. I don't have final girl energy. Yeah.
I don't even like watching movies with cabins in the woods. No.
That creeps me out so much.
Like, my skin crawls.
Like, the place we went to, the cabin, gorgeous place, right on the lake, right at the edge of a lake, so you don't have people on like the other side of you. It was awesome. As soon as it got dark out, I'm like, we need to go.
Yeah.
Sunset, we need to go. I am Cinderella. I'm turning back into a serving wench. My car is turning into a pumpkin. I cannot be here. Get me out. Mm-mm. What was the night? The night circus was a pile of hot garbage, is what it was.
Bro, here's the thing.
Hot
Here's
trash.
the thing. Here's the thing with that.
How long is it?
Aaron Morgenstern. No. I'm telling you, bro. No, you do not want to read the Night Circus. What's the other one?
Midnight. No, sun. Shit. What's it
I
called?
don't know. It's about a book and a book. I can't. Anyway, I tried both of these. Me and Aaron Morgenstern, we ain't it. Because I didn't even read the Night Circus first. I read the other one first for a book club. And I was going to buy it on Kindle. I was going to buy it. Because I was like, let me just buy this. Because it was like, it's one of those books that's like constantly gone at the library. And I got to look it up to see what book this is. Because this won't bother me. But, first of all, ma'am, The Starless Sea. That's it. I read Starless Sea for a book club, and it was a Patreon book club. So like I was paying for this book club. Okay, I was paying $20 a month for this book club in 2020. Because what else did I have to do? And I tried to read this book 4 times.
Oh, we're ready for that conversation.
What?
2020 book club. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, we got more than just book club. It was like book club, Bible study.
I'm sorry,
It was a whole bunch of stuff all in one. But anyway, so once a month we had this book club. So I tried to read this book 4 times. I even had like the popular highlights on so I could understand what people were highlighting to maybe help me. Didn't help. Went to the book club and everybody was like, no one read this book. The only person that read it was the person in charge of the book club.
Oh.
And she gave it 5 stars, bro. And the rest of us were like, we have no idea what was happening. So we DNF'd it.
Yeah. We're going to sprint again in a couple minutes here. I'm going for...
I'm sorry, Jill. I see Jill. Yeah. Jill, if you can explain to me what was happening in the Starless Sea, I might try it again. But I don't know what was happening. And it was like a book. It was like the person would read it out, discover the book, and then they were in a book, and then it was like a book and a book and a book. And I was like, I don't know.
Inception. Bookception.
Here. I don't know what's happening.
Inception? Okay.
I don't care. Like, I didn't care what was like to figure out what was happening because the writing is so flowery. Now I get it. If you like, I mean, I think it's literary fiction that she writes. If you like that whimsical-y stuff, like that's cool.
If you like not knowing what the hell's going on, beginning, middle, or end, Aaron Morgenstern is for you.
It's for you, right? But I like to know what's going on either in the beginning, the middle, or the end. Like I need to know what's going on at some point.
Yes.
Unless it's Catherine House, and then that was just a fever dream. So that's
my big beef with the Night Circus was the copy I have said it was a whirlwind romance. It kept pushing that it was a romance involved. And these bitches don't meet until 200 pages in. And I'm like, I want my money back.
Here's the thing. This is what I tell people. If I want a slow burn romance, I will read Mariana Zapata. Because at least she does slow burn correctly. You know? You feel the angst and the tension and stuff. I just feel like sometimes with why do I care about a romance that I don't even see
until 200 pages
the book?
No, like, and the whole time I read it for a book club too, not a paid one. So that stings though. Like DNFing for a paid book club. Oh god.
I mean, now he thinks that I meant okay. I should have clarified. This book club was like a whole Patreon thing. So back in the day when I did paper planning, there was a shop that I would buy my stickers from called Paper and Glam. And she basically, instead of just doing the planner stuff, decided to open up a Patreon where you would pay. It was like $20 a month, and she did I think she still does it, but it was like book club, Bible study, and then a lifestyle thing for $20, like where you got like exclusive YouTube content and stuff. So like it was worth the $20, but like I was still annoyed. Like thankfully I didn't buy the book, you know what I'm saying? But like I was still annoyed. I was like, I paid like $20 a month. I didn't even read the damn book.
Yeah. My goodness. Oh. Still stings. All right, let's start a sprint here. I gotta call my nephew and tell him happy birthday. He's 9 years old today. What a big
Woohoo!
boy.
Leo game.
You know who else turned 9 years old today?
Who?
I gotta call him in 2 hours.
Who?
The youngest boy child,
Gunner?
Carson.
Carson.
Turned 9 years old today. Woo! Oh, bruh.
Leo game.
Leo.
No, Gunner turns 10 on the 19th. Disgusting. Yeah, I don't know. It just felt like a whole bunch of convolution, and I just couldn't.
Yeah.
Me and Aaron,
That's
we're just not gonna get along, you know.
some
she's
books.
She's on that same shelf as Allie Hazelwood for me. Like, I'm glad that people are hype, but we can't be friends.
Yeah,
So
valid. All right, let me start this bitch up. One day I'll figure out what the hell I'm doing on the first try, and it's gonna be great. Today is not that day. There we go.
Right for the extra noise in the background.
that's fine.
It's not.
It's chaos. Always.
All right. I will see you on the other side.
mark on the side of his temple.
Crystal, you're not
He
muted.
was looking for that. boarding flight AMC 098 to South.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm so sorry, Zoe.
That is okay.
I was like, she won't put me in that quick. She's not there. I'll quickly type this one message and then mute myself because I'm so used to my meetings at work where I'm automatically muted as soon as I get joined. So I didn't even think about it. I'm so sorry. And
That
sorry
is
to everyone in the comments who had to listen to my annoyingly loud keyboard.
Like, honestly, I thought that you were sitting there for a while and then you sent a message after, like, hey, I'm here, because I was editing a video and I'm like, oh, I'll check back every once in a while in case somebody shows up. And then I heard you typing and I was like, did I start a video? Is that in my video that I'm doing this? Like, where is this coming from? And then I realized and I'm like, oh. Oh, boy.
No, it's just me. Completely
Anyways.
oblivious to the fact you'd added me in.
All good. How did everybody's reading go?
Oh, I did not read. I finished putting bed together though, so.
Oh, that's good.
Productivity.
It is
Oh,
my new what?
It's your new bed.
hi.
Yes, it's my new bed. And guess what? I can climb all by myself. That's on my bed.
A ladder?
Yes.
That's
It
awesome.
doesn't have stairs like the last bunk bed.
No,
Is
this
it a
one has a
bunk
ladder.
bed with stairs?
Yeah, so when we lived in Florida, we had a bunk bed. It was a twin size bed on the top.
Yeah.
And
And I
it was
thought
fucking
you
expensive.
were gonna
but-
sleep on the top with me, but you slept on the
Stop.
bottom.
And a full size bed on the bottom, and then it had like stairs built into it, and the stairs had drawers in them.
Interesting.
There is an IKEA bed like that my
It was
my
a bougie
twin
bed.
nieces had, and it was like, oh.
Interesting.
By the way, guess what?
Yeah.
I saw Miss Rimmer today when we were getting on our buses. The twice time.
Wow.
I saw Miss Rimmer. And
Did
I
you
said,
say hi?
Hi, Miss Rimmer. And then she said, hi, Ari.
Wow.
But I really miss her.
I know, but you have a new teacher this year. I know, it's rough. You'll have a new teacher next year, too. I know, it's rough.
Why can't
Growing
you
up.
go to that school
Yeah,
and
you'll
like, hang out?
you'll go to the same school, but you just will have a different teacher.
Is root beer even good for children?
Not really. She's watching Pinocchio.
Then why is there a big chunk of root beer that I can drink?
I mean, I let you drink root beer sometimes, but that doesn't mean it's good for you.
I mean, there's lots of things we do that aren't good for us, but welcome to society. I didn't get any reading done because I joined pretty late, but I'm technically working right now. So I'm running a bunch of reports and getting stuff ready. I just start work at 7 so that I can finish at 3 so that we can go and get photos in front of our new house with the sold sign. So
that's always
my
so
day
exciting.
today. Yeah. Except
When do you
my
guys
partner
get moving?
works in like a full-blown like amazing suit, and I work in like this because I'm working from home, and then so we both finish work and go down, and he's going to be like looking all snazzy, and I'm going to be in like jeans and a t-shirt being like, hey, he bought me this house.
He really does wear a suit.
Oh,
There's like I don't remember which
every
month
day.
it is, but I know I watched it. But there's a ping pong.
He even wears suits when he works from home.
Yeah.
So yeah, when there was a ping pong and I needed him to come out from work and he came out and did a throw and pick a book or something. Yeah, he was in a full blown suit. That's what he wears every day to work.
Suit. The man looked like he just came from the office. He was just at home working.
And it's because he sometimes has meetings, so he like needs to like look. He's in a management position, so he kind of needs to look like that. But still, makes me feel bad.
From home, you don't need pants on.
No, he had a full suit, pants and all.
So his logic is he dresses in the mentality that he needs to be in. So he dresses
that makes
he's
sense.
at work so that he can be in the work mind frame. And I'm like, man, I can work in like an hoodie. Like, I don't care what I'm wearing. I'm probably more productive in an hoodie than a tight pair of jeans. Like, I don't understand your logic.
See, I need to do that. Like, I need to trick my brain into thinking that I have to leave before I can get something done. So I'll dress up, I'll do full makeup, I'll do whatever, and then I'll be very productive. Days like today, I'm in my old Starbucks shirt that I wore for my uniform stuff, and like, I'm just like, no, I'm gonna read today. That's what I'm gonna do.
So have you guys done your detour yet?
I was supposed to do that during that sprint, and then I called my brother and said happy birthday.
That's what I was madly doing.
Yeah,
I got a cinnamon roll cappuccino, and like I looked at all of the options. I was like, I just want to go to Starbucks now, but my closest Starbucks is 2 hours away, so I don't get Starbucks. So every single time people get Starbucks, I have serious FOMO.
That's
and
awful.
Looking at all the coffee options, I'm like, I can't even get this from my local coffee shop. Like, none of these are options for me. It's coffee, cappuccino, which is just milk frothed, or latte, which is milk slightly less frothed. That's my choices. Like, I don't have options anywhere.
That's so sad.
I know.
That's so sad.
I mean, I did my spin. I got a pumpkin spice latte. Your girl don't even like pumpkin spice.
The slander.
No. I don't like. I
haven't had a proper pumpkin spice latte. I tried to make my own based on like some recipe on TikTok, and it obviously was not the same. But
listen, I'm a basic bitch when it comes to a lot of things, but pumpkin spice ain't one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't like the latte, but I put it in with the chai latte. So good. So good. It's fall incarnate.
It's like pumpkin pie in a cup.
Yeah. But
I get pumpkin pie once a year, and it's usually on my dad's birthday, which is in August, which isn't even fall. It's the end of winter for Australia. But go figure. It's because it's my dad's favorite pie, so my mum just makes it for his birthday once a year. Because he's Canadian. That makes sense. So, yeah. And then sometimes my friend hosts Thanksgiving. She's American, and she does Thanksgiving here in Australia. And we go around, and like sometimes there's pumpkin pie there, and I just get my fill.
I don't like pie at all. Apple, pumpkin, pecan, key lime, none of it. I don't like pie.
I'm willing to still be friends, but I don't trust you. No, I'm just kidding.
That is the reaction I get from most people. I don't like pie. I don't like coffee. I'm an alien.
I don't like cake.
How do you not like cake?
What is wrong with you people?
Cake is yummy.
And I'll only eat cupcakes. I'll only eat cupcakes if I rip them in half and then like smush it so that the frosting's in the middle, because otherwise it's like too much frosting to cupcake ratio. But I'm not a cake person. Like Ari got mad at me last year because
you did not give me a cake.
I did get you a cake.
Cupcakes.
Oh, that's right. I got you. Well, that's because we have a lot of people.
And I was mad at you because you didn't even get me a cake for everybody.
I know.
So that everybody could have one slice.
Well,
but not you, since you are not a fan of cake.
Well, I got cupcakes because we have a lot of people. But last year for my birthday, I did not get cake. I did what I called a Gilmore Girls style birthday. So I bought oatmeal cream pies.
No.
Cosmic brownies.
You don't have to buy that every time.
Hush. I think we got Twinkies. I don't remember. But basically, I bought enough stuff that everybody could eat something. And that's what we did. And Ari was like, wow, Mom, it's your birthday. You didn't even have cake. And I was like, I don't like cake, bro.
I love cake.
Do you
like honestly, my ideal birthday is like pasta for dinner and then tacos instead of a cake after.
That's fair.
Like, I mean, I'm mad about that. My work colleagues came up to me and was like, all right, we're taking you out for lunch for your birthday next week. What do you want? And I was like, Mexican. And they're like, all right, what else do you want? Because there's no Mexican restaurants around here other than Guzman Gomez, which is crap. So what else do you want? And I was like, okay, sushi. So now we're getting these big sushi platters and having a picnic on the yard at work. I'm excited.
That sounds fantastic.
His work is paying for the sushi, so.
That sounds fantastic.
It does sound fantastic. And I don't even like sushi, but it sounds fantastic.
Then why
All right,
do you
let's see
eat
some of these comments. Cars run out of gas on the way to Mexico. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Pushing through one page at a time.
Someone in this person's team, please go give her some fuel.
Yes.
Right.
I'm sure one of your team members will drive by shortly with some fuel for you.
And if you're on my team, I'm on my way.
This is my husband here, Kurt. He tuned in for a hot second and dropped some
I thought
hearts.
it was a red person that was super excited for
too.
Team Red.
No, he's just a bitch. And he knows that I use purple hearts. But he was being rude. Mean. But here, a team purple. Coming in and showing the love. Yes. Reading often with other bookish humans, but popping in to say hi. Hello. Hello. The other people suck. No, I'm kidding. Brittany's getting supper made. Excellent. Margaret had a typo. No one's surprised. Little Thieves. I am also failing Purple Team. I've read like one chapter, a chapter and a half, and then I ended up doing a bunch of other things, not reading.
I'm on my second sightseeing book for San Paulo.
I'm on my first
Killing
one.
it.
Reading
They're
Loveless.
like little graphic novels, so they're not really worth that much points.
Everyone voted for this book. This is the book that everyone voted for on my poll.
I did not vote for.
They didn't know what book it was because I just used emojis, but it was between this and The Wedding Crasher.
I didn't vote for it at all. I said boo. That's not voting.
Okay.
Let's see. 19% of Happy Place. Excellent. 18% into the Jews and incorrectly spelled Donuts of Love. Still so salty. I will always be salty about this. Currently at 12%. Ordered supper, read a few chapters. See, I love this. Multitasking. 326 of Frostheart, fighting the urge to DNF. Isn't that's so close to the end, I think. It's gotta be. Push through. It's sad that you're not connecting, but push through. You're so close. Oh, I think that was for Ari, I think. Carter's very upset. They came inside. Brown is finally off work, getting her nails done, and listening to an audiobook. Excellent. And then dog training. That is a packed night. Sir, why? Which sir? Which why? I don't know. Yes. PJs. I don't like wearing PJs. I would rather wear jeans instead of PJs. I am the worst human.
You don't like pie. You don't like coffee, and you would rather wear jeans.
I'm telling you, I'm an
opposite of any human ever.
I'm an alien. Okay.
Look, I like aliens, so it's fine.
Yeah, like I keep it fresh, different perspective coming in. Every time you think something is going to be normal, here I come. Like, no.
I love it. It just means you get to experience it for the rest of us.
Yes, I will be wearing jeans and heels for everybody who wants to live vicariously through me, but would rather be in PJs or leggings or something. So I cannot drink cold brew. I will go to the hospital. I cannot do that much caffeine. I'll die. I will absolutely die.
Could you just get it with like half a shot so it's more milky? Oh, cold brew. Never mind. Cold brew is like when it's, yeah.
Yeah, can't do it. Cannot do it. I would have to have that watered right down. So, like, I had a tall frappuccino at work once that somebody ordered and then wanted something different when I worked at Starbucks. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Nobody else wants it. I'll try it. It was this big. And I was bouncing off the walls for 3 hours after. My heart was like fluttering like this the whole time. I'm like, I'm not okay. This is not right. Somebody take me to the hospital. I need a doctor. Like, it's the caffeine. You're fine. I'm like, I'm not fine. Fine at all here. Yes. See, cooked fruit. It's not right. Mushy apples.
Can we go and get me my hot dogs now?
Not right. That is the way to eat cupcakes. Yes.
No, it's not quite the time yet. About 30 minutes.
Hello, you're sightseeing in Sao Paulo. I am reading Little Thieves. Neva, you said you're reading Loveless?
Yeah, I'm reading Loveless because I finished Little Thieves last night at work.
Yeah. Excellent.
And then I had put a poll up because I forgot that I was supposed to be reading Little Thieves. So I put a poll up for Sao Paulo, and I was like, pick based off of emojis. This is what everybody picked. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just use this for my first sightseeing book because I need to read Little Thieves.
That's fair. Crystal, what are you reading?
I'm reading Return to the Isle of the Lost, the graphic novel edition. It's on my Kindle, but I don't have my Kindle here, so I just put up my phone.
It's valid.
I read the physical book of Isle of the Lost, and then I was like, I do kind of want to continue the series, but I don't know if I want to commit to a full book. So then they were like, oh, read graphic novel. Perfect. I'll do it now.
Valid. Excellent choice. How was Priory, Neva?
I gave it 5 stars. Or no, I didn't. I gave it 4.75 stars. There's one thing that I can't really talk about until you've read it that I don't love in fantasy books.
I'm very curious because I also read it.
I'll message you, Zoe.
Okay.
But there's a thing that they do in fantasy books that I don't love. So it got knocked down a little bit for that. Otherwise, it would have been 5 stars. I truly enjoyed it. Mr. Reading with Neva also gave it 5 stars, but said he did not enjoy it. His rating system is whack. So I had him listen to the audio because I knew he wasn't going to read the physical. I mean, we have 2 copies of the physical book, and he has 1 copy of it, but he didn't read it, like with his eyes. And he said that he enjoyed it. So I was like, okay, how many stars are you giving it? He was like 5 stars, but I'm not going to continue.
It doesn't make sense.
It's fine. It's okay. So his rating system is weird to me. But yeah, he also read it and he said, I don't know. He's weird. But I gave it 4.75 stars. Yeah, it was good. Like, I'm going to read the second one.
I liked it a lot. I really like that one. But I'm very curious to what the thing is. So
I'll message you.
Okay. 80% into To Haven to Heist. I love that title. I do. Suggestions from multiple people covers. I don't know if you were here when I was saying earlier, the early YA series usually have at least 3 people on the cover. Like The Click, Gossip Girl, The It Girl, any of the early YA trashy series. If that's anything you're into, definitely going to be good. Middle grade seems to have a lot of multiple people on covers.
So does
adult
graphic novels.
Fantasy. Yeah, graphic novels. Adult fantasy does not. Stay away from the adult fantasy. Older YA fantasy, not in the last few years, I find has more, but lately I haven't seen many with like multiple people. Buried with Your Jeans. Yes, that is the energy I'm here for. Don't really care for PJs. I swear my aunt was gonna disown me once because I said like PJs suck, and she lives in them, and she was either gonna smack me or disown me. But
I mean, I live in sweatpants a lot. Like, I have 2 pairs of the exact same sweatpants in different sizes. So the red and black, like color block sweatpants that I wear all the time, I have them in 2 sizes. I have them.
Find Daddy.
He might be in the garage. Go see if he's in the garage. I have a pair in medium and I have a pair in small because the small ones are the ones that I wear like out. Can you shut my door, please? Thank you. Outside of my house, and the medium ones are the ones that I wear in the house because they're too long.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, jeans are fine. I just don't choose them. You know what I mean?
Like, I find them more comfortable. I don't like anything baggy around my ankles, especially because I trip. Because I'm just like a dumb bitch. That is the long and short of most things. I'm just a dumb bitch.
I was literally nicknamed the Klutz by my sister because I would just, she actually called me Unco because I would just fall into anything. Like I would fall onto like this. Obviously, this is in the 90s when things were a little bit different. But yeah, it's because I would just fall. Like I am covered in about 7 bruises right now from just walking into furniture. So it hasn't changed. But when I was a kid, it was worse.
That's what my toddlers are like.
They make fun of me at work because I'm short. Okay, apparently people on the internet think that I'm tall. I'm not. Okay,
Same.
Barely 5'3". But I am short enough that all of the like tables and corners at work hit my hip.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I will be walking and I will try to walk around something and my hip will smack into it and they will be like, bro, what are you doing? And I'm like, listen, I have wide hips. Okay. I've had 4 children. Be quiet. And then like I'd come home and I will wear something like shorts and Mr. Reading will be like, why are you covered in bruises? And I'm like, oh, from work. And he's like, you don't do, I mean, we lift things, but like, there's really no reason for me to be covered in bruises. And I'm like, oh, well, this bruise is from running into the table. This bruise is from running into the other table that has a low shelf. And he was like, wow.
It's a hazard. Truly. I run into everything. I'm still not used to the post-children hips that have changed size. Like, I'm not used to it.
My oldest child will be. This makes me want to throw up. My oldest. Yes, your brother. My oldest child will be 13 in December, and I'm still not used to the child hips. Like, it's fine.
Valid. I see my future. PJs or leggings? No. See, false.
See, I can't do leggings. Tracky pants.
I don't love leggings.
Leggings. I lived in leggings when I was pregnant, but that was because it was the only thing that would fucking fit me. But like
such a mood.
Tracky pants over leggings. But if I'm leaving the house, leggings over tracky pants.
I have my maternity leggings on right now. All of my maternity clothes are so much better. Like the jeans are so stretchy. They got the nice little like fabric shelf on them. So it's like you don't have ass crack out ever. So like they're so nice. The maternity ones,
maternity clothes are the best clothes.
I was so sad. They closed the only maternity store that we have in the city that wasn't like all consignment stuff. None of it fit me. None of the consignment maternity stuff was my size. The closest ones are either in Detroit, so I have to cross the border and go into a different country to buy these clothes, or London, which is 2 hours away. And I'm like, fuck me, right? I'm gonna wear sweater dresses and sundresses. Those are my only 2 options.
I do leggings a lot under, like, when it starts to get cool enough that like I need my legs covered, but I still want to wear shorts. I do that. I'm that person.
You're that bitch stuck in 2003.
And then when we did Spirit Week at my job, I work at Taco Bell for reference, okay? But we did a whole Spirit Week. Stop, sit down, or you're gonna go out, okay? I did put for 80s Day and for like Tacky Wacky Day or whatever the hell, I have like bright pink leggings and I put those underneath a pair of shorts for both of those days. And they were like, what are you doing? And I was like, okay, well, clearly they're like the Instagram leggings. They're like butt look good. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't need everybody staring at my butt. And we're not really supposed to wear leggings to work anyway. But my boss was like, you can wear them if you have something over them. Like if you have shorts over them. So I definitely did that. Because I'm that person.
Fashion. Look it up. Started the Wedding Crashers. Excellent. Margaret also had coffee do that. Yeah. That was also, I had espresso one time when I worked in a factory. I was falling asleep on the job and someone was like, try this. And I'm like, I don't want it. My mom forced me to drink it because I worked with her at the time. And she's like, they made it. You got to drink it. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I thought I was an airplane. I ran around in a circle for 20 minutes and then the line went down and I'm like, I don't have anything to do. So I crashed and my stomach started hurting. I threw up 6 times right at the end of the shift. I'm like, never again. I didn't eat much that day too. And at the time I weighed just over 100 pounds because like I'm 5'2", always been really small. It fucked me up. And then a couple weeks later, I was like, you know what? I ate a lot today. I want to try it again because I'm a recipe for disaster. It was fine. The rest of the shift, I was normal, got home and slept for 4 hours, woke up, ate dinner, slept for 8 more hours after that. And I'm like, I'm done. This is my coffee experience for the rest of my life. I'm done. I don't need it. Give me my tea and I'm good. Like espresso ruined my life for those couple days.
Honestly, I can't do espresso unless it's mixed into something. So like if I go to Starbucks, I will get like a hot chocolate with a shot of espresso in it.
I love the hot.
But because it's mixed in with something else, it doesn't hit me that way. But I can't.
Yeah.
Hot cocoa.
Sure, but I can't do like straight espresso. Like I worked at. Sure. Like okay. So I worked at Dunkin'. So like everybody was drinking espresso and everything like that. Like I can do like iced coffee or like regular hot coffee, but espresso. When I first started Dunkin', when I lived in Florida, my GM, which like we're still friends, but she was like, "Here, I want you to try this double shot of espresso," because it was like a new blend or something, and I was like, "Okay." I tried, bro. I was so wired.
It's
like
a
I
problem.
was work at 6 a.m. It did not come down until 2 p.m.
I clearly drink too much coffee because I don't even get affected anymore.
I'm doing regular
I'm
ice
having withdrawals at the moment. I'm doing a no coffee week for my stupid ping pong thing that I got. And it's so hard. I'm on day 2, 3, and I'm like, I need a coffee. I haven't had coffee in 3 days, and I'm like, I drank 4 teas yesterday to try and give me something.
Oh my God. I need to feel something.
I just wanted a warm beverage, but I was talking to my colleague and I was like, cups of tea is like, it feels like just warm water that's a little bit flavored and like a little milky. Like it doesn't fill you up. Whereas when I drink a coffee, it feels almost like a meal to me, right? So
I don't know if it's supposed to do that.
No,
not a medical professional, but oh.
Sit down.
It's a good substitute.
Okay, Draco, you're fucking killing me here with your tail, your little pom-pom tail. Oh my God. Okay, let's go through some of these and then we're gonna end up. So who's next? Brittany?
Yeah.
She'll start at 6, yep.
All right, let's see. A little bit of the Hunters and Bite Risk, and then settled on the Midnight Club. Code Red, Bree keeps dropping hints about getting the detour done. She's a chaos gremlin. That is the best way to describe her. I agree.
The detour, the Discord is going off right now with speculations, and I love it. They're trying to talk about this weekend and like, when's a new prompt coming? And it's going to have a short prompt, but what about time zone differences and da 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 da? And like, she wouldn't do that, would she? And it's like, she absolutely would.
Yeah,
she would be so chaotic.
I've told people to just embrace the chaos. Like when Bree told me what this was going to be, how it was going to run, would I participate, all of that stuff. Well, she didn't really ask if I would participate. She said, "You're for sure participating," which is fine. Because really, that's the kind of structure I need in my life. I just need to be told what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, clearly this is going to be chaotic. It's fine. Because literally my story graph has never seen and then unseen so many books in so short a time. Like the amount of books that I put on my story graph so I can chart, like, because I keep track on story graph how many books I read, and then had to click them back to my to read shelf.
Can I have some
is ridiculous.
Can I have milk with my
this is this readathon is out of control in the best possible way, out of everyone else's control. But
I just hope she does it again next year.
I hope so.
Yes, people will have a bit more of an idea of what's going on next year because they'll kind of know, but they won't know. They'll think they know, but they won't know. Bree, is this going to become an annual thing? Please tell me yes.
I truly hope that this is an annual thing and that I get to be a co-host every year.
Yeah.
I'm just going to end up with my whole wardrobe, which is going to be different colored, amazing readathon shirts. They're making fun of me at work because I wash this shirt every other day so that I can wear it to work. And when I say wash, I mean wash it in the sink, like hand wash it and then hang it up to dry. And then they're like, you've been wearing that same undershirt for the last 3 days. And I'm like, please be quiet.
You got to rep the yellow team. That's it.
Thank you. And then they're like, what is this? And I was like, it's a readathon. Then I had to explain what a readathon was.
You're just going down the rabbit hole. It's like, you know what? Stop asking questions.
It was like trying to explain sprints. They thought that I was running on live stream. No. Then they were like, oh, so you read out loud. Also, no.
Just watch one of them. And then if you have questions after, read the FAQ. Okay.
Oh, I do. I was like, literally my entire shift is subscribed to my channel so they could watch to see what it is. So they pop into my sprints randomly. I love that. Usually at like 2 a.m.
I love
somebody that. Like my GM or one of my coworkers will pop in and be like, Taco Bell love. Taco Bell love. And then people are like, who the hell is this? I'm like, that's my GM. It's fine. Yeah, that's my GM. That's mine. Yeah. Moving on. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, I just read through these comments quick. What the hell? Okay.
For this weekend or for the detour?
Or both. Truly. It could be both.
You know what? This profile picture up here right now is the perfect, like, mischievous, however you want to pronounce it. Like, I'm going to ruin your life in the best way.
I don't read the general chat enough, and I feel like that's where all the hints are being slipped.
It moves so fast sometimes.
It moves so fast that you can put something in there, and unless someone's actually reading every single message, hints just disappear. So if anyone on the red team would like to go analyze the general chat, I will not be mad.
Truly, to find the detour, because, I sleep when everyone else is awake. It's fine. I kept clicking the thing that was like, 15 messages since blah 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 time. At one point, to find the detour, I clicked a thing that said that there had been 215 messages since 7:15 a.m. I was like, can you all just give me the detour video so I can watch it?
Honestly, that's what my one Discord server's like. I wake up, 473 plus messages, and I'm like, what the hell were you talking about for 2 hours? And I go back and I read through all of it. And I'm like, I can't sustain this. This is too much for me. Oh, here. Unless Bree is pregnant or has a baby, it'll come back.
Listen, I will help you anyway. We will even with a baby or a pregnancy, we will make it work, girl. We will do it.
You have enough co-hosts that have children. We can just tag team the kid looking after and make it happen. Like, it'll be
exactly. We'll get like an Airbnb somewhere and we'll just do it live that way.
Like, how many kids are there between the co-hosts? Because most people have multiple children.
So I technically only have one that lives in my house. My 3 older kids are adopted, but I mean, we could throw them in the mix. I get them.
I got one. Brittany's got.
So that's 4 for me. Brittany has 1. Crystal has one.
I've got 3.
So you have 3. That's 8. Does anybody else have kids?
Rye has 3.
Yeah, Rye has 3. So that's
Michelle 11. Has 2. 3, 2. I think it's 2.
Yes, 2.
Margaret doesn't
have any
kids I'm aware of.
I don't know. We got like 20 kids between us all, I think.
Oh my god! Family reunion.
We have a lot of kids, so we could have like a kids section. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, set up like a little Zoom call. We can just entertain each other.
Kid cam.
Kid cam. If my child would stay in her playpen without screaming at me, sure, I'd set up a kid cam, but she would just be screaming and no one wants to hear that.
Yes, we're not hearing
We're gonna call
Speaking of, the paid actor has awoken.
Oh, Brittany says that Victoria has kids, but not sure how many. And Bree said Bethany has 2. We have like 20 to 25 kids between all of us.
Mm-hmm.
We got lots of kids.
Minimum.
It's fine.
Bree's
We'll
child
show you
makes
the ways
30.
of doing all of this with children in tow. It's extra chaos, but like that fits the brand.
We'll just make it. We'll just make it a family vacation. It's
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need an excuse to come to America. Why not now?
I'm looking forward to going.
I need an excuse to renew my passport.
We're gonna go to the picnic. Put it back up here because I have to sign it.
All right.
I
Let's close this out. The children are getting restless upstairs. The little one has woken. My damn chair is stuck. And the next one is going to start in, what time is that? That's 10 minutes. 10 more minutes. So everybody keep your snacks, keep your books, hop on over. Let me pull up the link here. Where's Discord? Here we go. Copy link. I know what I'm doing. Let's pretend. Click this link coming in hot right now to hop on over and wait for the next one to start in 9 whole minutes. Thank you both for showing up and hanging out and not reading. I don't think any of us actually, for the time we were here, got
read.
I think I read like 20 pages max, but we were here. We did something. The hint might be in Bree's wrap-up video.
Oh, my first vlog will be up sometime tonight. I'm a little bit behind.
I'm very behind. Mine should have been up.
But it will be, I mean, it might be like the early morning of tomorrow, like, because I might have to upload it from work, but it will be up. I had to upload my video for last night.
Chaos. It's going to be a fun time.
I'm hoping to get mine up before that weekend, but
mine's only like 10 minutes long because I was not good at updating. Everything was happening too quickly.
I was supposed to update week 2 starting Sunday, and I have not started that vlog yet, and it's 6 p.m. on Tuesday.
It's fine. Everything's
doing great. I'm doing so good. I'm so good at this. I'm a fraud is what I am. All right. I will see everyone here next Tuesday, same time. Have fun in your later streams. Everybody have a wonderful day wherever you are. And I hope you get some uninterrupted reading time. Adios.
Adios.